Welcome to a very special episode of Politics on the Prairie. I'm not going to do a lot of talking head shows. I find the conversation is more interesting. You probably do too, but there's no interview today. I just want to talk to you, the voter, about some of the choices you have in the upcoming primaries. I've talked to some amazing candidates. I'll be voting for Pamela Denise Long, and I wish I could vote for Christian Maxwell. Others deserve to have their voices heard as well, and we will continue our mission of giving all Republicans a voice. Unfortunately, not all candidates are created equal. There are three such candidates that I'd like to refer to as the triumvirate of morons. Soulless Joe Severino, Maxi Pad Bryce and his family, and their newest member, the little wannabe that couldn't, John Kittover. All three of these men have one thing in common. They spend more time bashing Republicans than they do actually trying to build the party. Soulless Joe has attacked two people that deserve our respect: Terry Newsom and Emily Cahill, two good Republicans that have worked hard for something that you really only get in America, a second chance. And they are spending their second chance building the Republican Party. They need to be celebrated, not attacked. Recently, the least relevant of the triumvirate have turned his attention to me. I offered him relevancy and legitimacy by featuring him on the Politics on the Prairie podcast. Lately, he's been spreading lies and playing the victim, an old trick of a flailing political campaign. John Kittover is a nobody. He started as a comedian, except he's not funny. So he did something he's prone to do. He failed. Now he's moved on to politics, where he is also failing. And much like Severino, it's tough to tell where the campaign begins and the bad performance art ends. Today, Kittover had several ex-posts boasting about cutting the Navy. He also brags about cutting Social Security and Medicare. The ridiculous proposed cuts to Social Security is a cash grab. He's literally proposing sanctioned government theft of your money. As for Navy, that takes a little more explaining. You see, John, a congressman can't just decide to cut a branch of service. Kittover has posted bye-bye Navy. Then he went back and changed that. But he can't. It's not his job description. You may want to bone up on what a congressman actually does, John. Anyway, the Navy and Marine Corps are our most forward-deployed military units. Their mobility ensures that we always have troops nearby the hotspots. Kittover doesn't understand this, or he doesn't care. He certainly doesn't understand the value this adds to our foreign policy. The Navy Marine Corps team provides humanitarian efforts as well as warfighting capabilities. Kittover went to military college and then joined the Army. He did not deploy. As a Marine that deployed to a combat zone, I would call him a did nothing, gone nowhere type of person. Actually, the whole U.S. military would. As I stated, he posted bye-bye U.S. Navy several times this week. In a fit of cowardice, he changed tracks and asked Barack how to cut the Navy. I assume he asked Barack because he had no clue. He had realized yet that a single congressman cannot defund the Navy. Hey, it's trivia time. What did Portugal, France, Great Britain, Spain, the Dutch Republic, the Ottoman Empire, and Imperial China all have in common? Their influence all waned after cutting their Navy. This is apparently too deep for Kittover to understand. In addition, the U.S. Navy is kind of like the hidden backbone of the world's economy. It keeps shipping lanes open. It keeps energy prices stable and trade routes secure. Without it, the world economy would be chaotic, fragmented, and very expensive. And then there's Maxi Rice, the problematic son of another irrelevant congressional wannabe. He is the world's most pathetic attack dog. His father, Soulless Joe, and Kittover all use him to say things they are not man enough to say themselves. It's sad. Poor Max isn't in on the joke. The key point here is this. I won't be devoting any more time to Kittover. His time has come and gone. I'll leave the interview up. It paints a realistic picture of who he is. If he had any common sense, he'd be begging me to take it down. He comes off pretty bad. These men have virtually no chance of winning the primary, and we need to stop pretending they're viable candidates. They are not. And Illinois has so much better choices to choose from. Follow, like, and forward to save Illinois.